It's Week 10 of the NFL, and we'll see the Voyagers' superstar running back. He ran through the defense to the tune of 140 yards last week. It's the Voyagers and the Browns, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 24.
Men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And this is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Crawford. A quick throw there is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete here. When you look at this defense, and this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Off the play fake. Crawford looking downfield for Jones. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Able to slither by. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. These are his numbers from last week's contest. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
And a good stiff arm and some space to run. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. On first down, Baker. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Holloway.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the penalty declined, and they will keep the yardage on the completion.
And you could almost see him compartmentalize there throughout the route. Fought hard at the line of scrimmage, a lot of hand checking throughout the route. Great job staying focused on the football and pulling it in through the contact.
They go play action here on first down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Back to throw again. And that will be incomplete as well.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Throwing to start the drive. Crawford looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Open man, this is Lewis. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Last play they got stopped at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Holloway. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Up the middle they go. Baker. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And that sack brings up 4th and goal, a loss of 7. Big play. So now for the second time already here in this quarter, on comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Browns set to take over. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because, to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
3rd and 12. Back to throw. Crawford. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 33. A good return there. Call it 13 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're on a 1st or 2nd seed come playoff time.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. Complete. This is Lewis.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a 1st down. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man. Complete. That's Holloway. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
2nd quarter down, it's our home team with possession. 2nd and 7 as they've got it as we resume action.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now a toss here, short side. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there.
With his 13th rushing touchdown on the year.
And his guys have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. With the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Browns strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
It's a big play there on 3rd down. catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
And they'll run again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play.
And it's caught. Touchdown. From 4 yards out.
And the Voyagers have retaken the lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch is taken here, a step or 2 inside the 45-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Holloway. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Baker, and he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Look at this, a tight end carry. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. So that drive in total 8 plays.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's complete to Whitaker. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Crawford. Looking left side, and it's complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. A gain of 32 that time. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And they are in the field goal range now as he's got the 1st down at the 26.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's got Lewis. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Voyagers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Browns going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
On 1st and 10, Crawford. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Crawford. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A final shot before break, Crawford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Baker. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Back to throw again. Fighting his way through contact. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. They'll look to throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Holloway.
He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So roughing the passer, and this is a unit, Charles. They hold their breath every time they see their quarterback go down and get hit like that.
Yeah, they understand how important these last couple of months are for this team. They can ill afford to have anything happen to him if they want to accomplish their goals.
This 2nd and 4.
Now a give, right side. Baker. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Baker. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown ground.
And the Voyagers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
This taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. Now the throws it. He goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Well, partner, I would say just avoid play action, but that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
So, Charles, this organization used a high pick to acquire this man's defensive services, and that's a good reason why right there is he's able to force the safety.
Yeah, it's not just his athletic ability that they drafted. They love his mind. And to me, he saw that play develop in his head before the snap. He knew the point he needed to get to. And unbelievable instincts for the game came to the front. Heck of a play he just made right there.
And now, how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds. And that, of course, is a penalty. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Baker. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up second down. Up the middle they go. It's Baker, and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll look to throw now on first down. Complete. This is Lewis. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mills. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal. So a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. 2nd and 13. He finds his man complete. That's Baker. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Back to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Voyagers extend their lead yet again. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Crawford. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his second interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now we're first and 10 at the 11.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Second and 1 from the 2. Hands it off out of the gun.
And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line.
2 yards still to go. Third down now.
They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Voyagers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Whitaker.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
Off play action. Crawford. Throwing left side, it's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Crawford. He finds his man. Complete. It's Whitaker.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
It'll be first and goal when we come back.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now here on EA Sports. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll look to throw again. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Operating from the gun. Crawford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Here comes third down and 7.
Now back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing to start the drive, Crawford. And his throw here's incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The Browns on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Operating from the gun, Crawford.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
First down, Cleveland.
Throwing on 1st down, Crawford. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. To throw on 2nd down, Crawford. Fuller brings it in over the middle.
Holding. Offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now a handoff up the middle. Hackett found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Back to throw. Crawford.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They'll run on 1st down. It's Baker.
Down to the 41.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Holloway. Called on a very strong gain of 24. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Voyagers add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Cleveland offense making their way out. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this...
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
He's got room past the 30.
And all the way up to the 33-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down, Browns.
Looking to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. On first down, Baker. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
On first down, Crawford. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Whitaker. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Crawford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on 3rd down. Crawford. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the home team here, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, their season is